Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It's currently 7:53 a.m. Wednesday morning, March the 3rd. I'm sorry, March the 4th, the 2026 year of our Lord. It's overcast this morning, a little foggy. There's wetness on the windshield, water on the windshield, dew, whatever you want to call it, but it's due to the fog. It's day 3, guys. Day 1 was a good day. Day 2 was a good day. Day 2, I had one customer that I actually canceled it. I got there and there was absolutely zero green in her property at all. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some green sprigs that's starting to sprout, but it hadn't came through the dormant canopy yet. And her lawn isn't ready to be scalped yet. So it needs a little more green on it before I decide to scalp it. But I'll be back over there in 2 weeks, and I told her that. And so I was supposed to have 7 yesterday, only did 6. Same today. I was supposed to have 7 today, but only got 6 on the list. One customer that I have is actually, you know, she's contract, but I'm pushing her to next week, and then it's actually going to be the week after. And this is actually the last month of her contract. She is going to cancel the contract, and she's actually going to, she still wants me to come out in the wintertime and in the fall and everything as much as I am now. But this year she wants me to do pay as we go, because she doesn't know when is going to be the best time to do it. But she wants to go weekly come May. I told her it'd probably be, she asked me when the best time to do it would be. I told her June through August, and she said she actually wants to start the weekly service in May. So that's what we're going to do. And I told her that the best thing to do would be just to cancel the contract. It's almost up anyway. You've already paid up for the month, and we'll go ahead and finish this month out, and then starting in April, it'll be pay per service. It'll be bi-weekly in April, and then weekly after that, all the way through the end of August. And so that'll be a little more money for me. I ain't mad about that at all. Can't be mad about extra money. And but anyway, I'm gonna push her to next week. She's actually in Washington D.C. right now, and her gate is locked, so no big deal. She had to go up there for a family emergency, and it is what it is. I'm sure her grass doesn't need to be cut anyway. You know, she's been getting her stuff cut all winter long. You know, getting leaves and everything off of the property. And the last time I was there was actually last week, and the only reason I was coming this week is because the cycle starts over, and I had to get my schedule back on point. But she, you know, she didn't have anything on the lawn. Nothing was growing, and there was very minimal leaves and pine straw on the lawn. So I'm sure it's probably fine. There ain't nothing that needs to be done, but no big deal, right? But anyways, guys, it's day 3. So far, it's been good. I know you're probably thinking, man, 6 ain't very much, Tank. And you're right, 6 ain't very much. Neither is 7. But it's the beginning of the season, guys. My heavy days are on Mondays. As of right now, I do my neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods that are connected on Mondays. And this past Monday I did 11. Next Monday I'll do 10. And after that, it'll be the same scenario. You know, I'll have 6 every day, and then Thursday will be 5, and then landscaping on Fridays. But that's the way it is this time of year, guys. It's early. It's very early. A lot of the grass isn't ready to be mowed yet. I am starting to get phone calls. I had one yesterday up in Appling, on the other end of Appling, right on the Lincoln County line, and that's a little too far for me to drive to go mow a weekly or bi-weekly property. So I did have to tell him, you know, that's a little too far for me. And I have picked up one this year, and had one that said $70 was outrageous, and he's used to Augusta Lawn Care cutting his grass for $50. So nobody in my area, no company in my area like me, you know, 1, 2, 3 man team is mowing grass for $50. Everybody's at least 65. So we don't even have guys mowing for 60 anymore. You got your Chucks and all that, but the only people that's mowing for less than 60 is Augusta Lawn Care. They're the only ones, literally. And the only reason I know they're mowing less than 60 is because A, that customer told me that they're mowing for less than 60, and B, I've removed several door hangers from properties that were from Augusta Lawn Care starting at $49, and I can't compete with that, guys. I just simply can't compete with that. So, I'm not bashing Augusta Lawn Care. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying they're a large company. It'd be kind of like Goody's trying to compete with Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense, and it's impossible to do. So, but at the same time, you don't get the same quality from a bigger company that you do from a smaller company. It's just like the same scenario. You know, you can go to Goodies or one of those outlets in the mall or something like that and get better quality clothing than what you can at Walmart, even though and it's going to cost a little bit more. So it's just one of those things, man. It's an even trade-off. You got to decide what you'd rather have. But like I said, no disrespect to Augusta Lawn Care. Those guys are out there doing their thing. I've met a lot of those guys that work for them, and they're good people, man. They really are. The guys that are out mowing. I don't know the guy that owns the franchise here in Augusta. I've never met him, but and another thing too, man, it's easy for a franchise owner to go out there and charge $50 when he's not out there doing the work. And again, that's not a knock. That's just a simple fact, man. It's just a statement an observation that I've noticed. But yeah, guys, I've got 6 on the list right now. 7, but 1 lady's in DC, so it's gonna be 6 getting done today. And one of them's got to be done with the walker, but I'm gonna take care of everything with the 61 and the 36. I'm gonna come back and drop the 61 off and get the walker and finish it out. And but I will say, you know, the properties aren't big that I have today, but they're time consuming, I guess you could say. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, and I don't know why this is, so don't ask me. I don't know why this is, but for me, a property that's on a hill, the hilly properties, those tend to take me, they take me longer than what a regular board flat property would take me. And I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. You know, I guess it's because I'm scared I'm gonna scuff the yard up by sliding down the hill or whatever. But it is what it is, you know. And one of the properties is the backyard is extremely steep. It falls off into a creek bottom, and you got to be extremely careful on that one. But all of my steeper properties, those will be done towards the they'll be done after 10 o'clock this morning. I've got to take care of all of my regular properties first, and then those steep hill properties, those will get done after 10 or 11. Let some of this dew dry up, because it, you know, it kind of makes it a little bit tough on these hills when I have dew. For me personally, I don't know how you guys are, but like I said, I mean, don't ask me why, because I haven't put my finger on it why that is the way it is. But anyways, guys, it's the mowing season is here. I've had a good day 1 and day 2. Let's hope day 3 is just as good. And today's also payday, you know. And you know, don't get me wrong, guys, every day is payday. I do year-round work, and so money goes into my account every single day. But today is the first day that real money started showing up in my account. You get what I'm saying? Other than, you know, the one-off landscaping jobs that I've been doing here and there over the past few months. But you know, a couple $100 is a lot different than big numbers. You know what I mean? When you got big numbers going into your account every day, that's a good feeling, man. It really is. And you know, that's the way Stripe and Yard Book and my bank account is set up. You know, if I do work on Monday, everything I did on Monday that gets handled through Stripe will hit my bank account on Wednesday. That's just the way it works. And so yeah, today is the first real payday for me this season. And it was good seeing that number last night when I got that email saying that such and such will be deposited into your account. And that's always a good feeling, man, when you start getting out there actually doing real work and making real money again, man. It feels like you have a purpose, you know what I'm saying? So but it's time, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it Friday or not, because I've got that cleanup and bush job to do. But I've got to go start a bank account, a savings account. I'm going to start 2 savings accounts. One of them's just going to be for winter funds, and the other one is going to be for equipment. You know, I don't have a savings account. I have a savings account for emergency funds and things like that, but I don't have one set up for winter funds. I don't have a separate account set up for taxes. I don't have a separate account set up for equipment as well. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, I don't spend a whole lot of money throughout the years. You guys know that I'm very frugal with my spending, and so what I'm gonna do is try to separate my winter funds and my equipment savings from my my capital and my regular bank account, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna try to build up that winter pad as fast as I can. That way I can kind of take the foot off the gas on that some, and then start saving for extra equipment. And I'm still gonna be doing both, but you know, the beginning of the season I'm gonna be heavy on saving for winter funds and light on saving for equipment funds, and then towards the middle of the season I'll be a little bit lighter on winter funds and a little heavier on equipment funds. So, but we'll see how that goes, man. There's a certain amount that I want to put back every week to make sure I have what I need to get through the winter. But anyways, guys, I'm about to head out. It's a little after 8 right now. Something I started doing different this year, man. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of trips that I take to the gas station. You know, in the heat of the summer, I've always kept a lot of water in my truck. You know, I'll normally put a little small cooler in my truck with just a few cubes of ice or an ice pack or something like that in there, and put I don't know, 10 or 11 bottles of water in there, a little more than what I think I'll need. That's what I've always done in the heat of the summer. But what I did is the other day I went and bought it's a fake Yeti is what it is. It's got it at Walmart. It's a 32 quart icer cooler, and bought that because it's the perfect size for the back seat of my truck. And I filled that thing up with bottles of water, and to keep from going to the gas station, what I'm doing is I'm getting ice. I'm using an old tea jug to put ice in that cooler, and just add ice to it every day. And with the melted water that's in the bottom of the cooler and the ice that I'm throwing in there every morning, it keeps those waters cold. And I'm also packing a lunch, guys. I was spending almost $12 every single day on lunch. That's how much things have gone up, man. It's $6 for a cheeseburger at the gas station, and I don't have time to go to McDonald's, man. Every time I go to McDonald's, they want to pull you up in the drive-thru. So, but it's $6 for a cheeseburger at the gas station, and I ain't going in there just getting a cheeseburger. I'm going in there getting a cheeseburger, a drink, a candy bar, and a bag of chips, and that's high. So I decided to start packing my lunch this year, and you know, $1 or $2 for a loaf of bread, $1 or $2 for a pack of ham, $1 or $2 for a pack of cheese, and a bottle of mustard or mayonnaise, whichever one you like, and get you an 18 pack of the little snack bag chips and some Debbie cakes. Throw that in a lunchbox, and then a couple dollars here and there for cases of water. That's gonna save me about, I don't know what that winds up being at the end of the week. 5 times 12, you know. So that's saving me $60 a week. And if I have to work on Saturday, that's saving me $72 a week. So yeah, trying to cut down on my cost and my spending where I can. And so that's what I'm doing this year, guys. Packing my lunch and bringing my drinks and everything. Not stopping at the gas station at all. Plus, man, you know, when I go to the gas station, I get an energy drink, and I get a couple of bottles of water, and I get a biscuit as well, and that adds up. So actually, I'm spending more than that every day. I'm actually spending about $100 a week, because it costs me just as much in the morning to get a biscuit, bottles of water, and an energy drink as it does in the afternoon to get lunch. So yeah, the $100 a week on food and drinks has got to stop, man. So I'm cutting costs where I can. It's just something for you guys to think about too. If you're somebody that if you're a small company, small solo operator like I am, and you're not making a whole lot of money. You know, if you're making under $100,000, you need to be cutting costs anyway. But if you're under that $200,000 mark, man, I highly suggest taking a look at what you're spending money on and just asking yourself, is that something you really need to be doing? Is there ways around that to be a little more cost effective and more efficient? And but that's what I did this winter, man. There was a lot of things that I saw that I was doing that I can definitely do different. So that's what I'm trying this year, guys. I'm trying to save as much as possible, and that way it'll make my life a lot easier. But anyways, guys, just wanted to put that out there. I'm fixing to cut this video and get on down the road. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and then get on down the road, and that way I don't have to stop in the middle of working and find a tree. You know what I mean? But hey, guys, look, I hope y'all had a great week thus far. It's Hump Day. It's almost we're at the halfway point of this week. Hope y'all have all had a good week. Hope y'all are crushing it at the beginning of the season right now. And man, I hope you guys finish the week out strong, man. And y'all have a good day today. But look, man, till the next video, y'all be blessed out there, and y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holler at y'all. Bye.